Karma heated after that last round. He walks out into the breaker room with the other two teams waiting and says, I'm about to make these kids miserable, Ship. He has a chip on his shoulder. Let's see him work out his aggression on Zoo.
Love to see it, man. Just, again, the pedigree of players on stage. I mean, we're treated to this. And this is an absolute, delicacy of FPS gaming. But yeah, it's do or die time here, and it will be Team Karma on the offense first and foremost. This mid lane is an option, by the way. You often kind of see players go over towards the polar bear side on the left. That is more covered and concealed, but this time it looks like it's going to be a little bit of a spread as Team Karma are kind of looking for options either towards A or B.
Yeah, and again, they've done a pretty good job getting themselves out of spawn here, I've got to say.
Yeah.
Apathy almost facing no resistance on this right side. TeePee playing further back on towards the point here. So defenders are getting cut down as we go.
I'm sorry, is that an LMG? The M60's out for Karma? A little bullet hose action. Make the sun go brr. I mean, this is a lockdown weapon and a half. You're not going to be very movable, and if he runs out of the next 19 shots, he will also be out of commission for about 2 minutes.
I think we're switching off that one just quietly. Again, only points A and B are currently available to be captured. Then, of course, C and D will then become available. So you really are moving up the map sequentially, almost as if this was an escort game type. But again, you're playing much more about the outsides of the map, and the middle actually becomes your flank ground.
Yeah, it really does, which is so odd to say, but got some words being spoken already on stage. Not sure how much of that comes through, but the tempers are starting to heat up as Team Karma are getting some progress done here over towards the A zone.
Yeah, and again, what is being said is you can't flank on this map a lot of the time. And Team TeePee trying to get set up. It's Team Karma looking to wrap around. This is a very good start on A at the very least here. Karma a little concerned about Spacely coming his way, but Lacefield is able to deal with the would-be assailant before Karma has a chance.
There's the extra minute and a half now tallied. Good follow-up elimination on the exit. This could lead to some early transition over towards B. And yeah, they're already on. MagSec barrier down. Looking solid here for the opening offense. Going to catch TeePee on the reload, and Karma's letting them have it.
Yeah, starting to wrap around a little bit more. You better believe this guy. Calling to the rest of his team. We need to capture this B now. They lose like 90 seconds or so, but now Karma's starting to feel it.
And I love that little rotation from Karma. You've already shut down the A side of the map, so where's the defense going to be coming from? Right in front of you towards B. He moves further up, watches the cross, and now he's letting them know about it. Already to 80% towards the A. It's a hell of a start for Karma.
Lacefield getting loud, chirping Spacely especially. Attach able to chime back in, but those first 2 points are captured, so excuse me, now point C is unlocked.
And it's just point C. This is kind of the cool thing about zone control is you have options off the start, but here in the middle segment at Zoo, everyone's going to be focused on this C zone. Then we'll go back to having 2 zones open at the same time. So expect a lot of cluster action coming through. Nice little reveal from Lacefield. Can't quite secure the elimination. That's a full team wipe for the defense.
Lacefield overcommits to trying to get that kill. Sees a player in digital, Gillisu, but isn't able to finish it. Maybe just gets ahead of himself there. Not a great start from the attackers here. Karma needs to deal with the mag barrier. Somehow Spacely just straight into his field of view.
Oh, and Karma's not done! Oh,
that's dirty.
Lines them all up. Vegas now at the ready. Does get traded by TeePee on the other side, but progress already starting to ensue on the C zone. Just comes down to can you actually hold it and really skyrocket this clock.
Okay, some progress able to be made now. Much of that off the back of Karma's little 3-piece there. Aegis is up. Does he pop it? No. Mag barrier will do the job for the time being. Trying to be conservative with that key ultra. Tax gets minced as he tries to approach it, yeah. But Karma meant business when he was walking out the back there. He really wants the dub.
And that firebomb will deter the offense from staying in the zone for now, but they've already gotten the first segment done and dusted. This is looking really good for Team Karma. No need to pop these ultras at the moment. Just keep using your basic utility, stack on up, and put pressure to the defenders to have to run at you. And so far, so good. As the second tick gets locked, we're already halfway through the C zone.
Yeah. Grenades are flying in, shrapnel everywhere. Karma still holding off on making use of that Aegis, which is even more powerful when you have teammates to fire out from within it. But this is good. 3-quarter capped. 2 minutes left in the round. Push forward, set up this line of scrimmage here with that mag barrier. No one's going to get through it. John just has to throw himself into the meat grinder.
That's dangerous, though, because now you've got a string of kills going the way of the offense, and this could be a very difficult part of the map to break out of and see, especially the E zone. But as they get these clean exits, this is going to allow for, again, more pressure over towards D. The Solar Gaulagers are out already as they're going to make a play over towards the opposite side. A little bit of 2-for-1 at the moment,
no
but
way!
The shutdown comes through, and now our focus goes back towards D.
Parasite, what an opportunity there. As they're taken away from him as John removes him. Still, D has already had half of it captured. And Karma's been holding on to this Ultra now. That wouldn't have been a terrible time for it either, but Apathy makes use of his. Birds attaching Spacely down, and D almost well and truly in hand by the attackers.
And that will lead to an opportunity for Karma to possibly get onto E early here. And if they feel like they've got a chance to capture the majority of the zone, I would not be surprised to see Aegis get popped just to try to lock things in and start to secure it. Here comes the play to the low ground. I am a big, firm believer, though, that if you control this catwalk, you have a really good overlook on this zone in particular. That's what Karma's trying to fight back, but now Team TeePee's defense at least holds for now.
Now, the left side catwalk is pretty crucial. Trying to approach this capture zone from the attacker side of the map puts you right out in the open.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Not quite two. John always coming from the unexpected angle there. TeePee really trying to play these longer angles. He pops the Purifier, gets rid of Lacefield. Crispy toes for him. Good for yet another one. Just the one.
I mean, the thing about it is that's two stacked on Ultras that have the same effect, essentially. The goggles are out for attach. He finds a couple of kills. The Purifier's out. Yeah, you secure the full team wipe, but those are two crucial Ultras that you may need to reclaim the zone if things start to get dangerous.
I don't know how much discussion is really coming from the players about the timing of these Ultras.
Right.
You know, again, they're probably really more focused on the macro side of the game here, but that might come back to bite them. Here comes Apathy. TeePee from the high ground trying to shut them down. It looks like a Purifier in play. Two players on the capture point. Karma rushing to reinforce. Yeah. Surely that Aegis has to get popped.
It feels like it's a good time for it without question. He's going to get around the backside of this. I think he saw a player over to his right, but it's all about getting the Aegis down. And now it's just bubble versus bubble battle. That's going to be John only taking down one, and now Karma can get to work on the zone. Third pick of progress is on the way. The defense can only do so much. Here's the full clearance, and now the stack.
Oh, and a mag barrier to follow it up there. The zone control is just incredible for Team Karma. They have all the deployables they need to get this done. Wow. And that's a Team Karma matte finish. Lacefield getting loud, and why wouldn't you after that showing?
That was just so good when it came down to utilization of those Ultras as they were coming out of the C zone, being able to clear out space, confirm the D zone right off the rip, fight for that upper catwalk, and then as soon as you have a chance to stack, get the kills, jump on, get into the bubble, get that four-man stack, and then follow up with one last barrier. Absolute poetry coming out of the Phantom Blast from Karma.
Yeah, I really like the Karma takes it slow there. Doesn't want to use that Aegis at a moment where it might overlap with another Ultra, or it might not get full value. Knows that there towards the end of the round, hey, I can secure a win here. Really cerebral approach to the game. And hey, look, getting a full cap on this map must feel really good. And it's up to Team TeePee here. Can they match this?
And the thing about the opening from Team Karma's offense that Team TeePee have to be considering is they were aggressing both zones at the same time, and then as soon as they had an opening, everyone stacked, capture, moved to the other one, stack and capture. It was a very quick opening segment from Team Karma on the offensive side, so Team TeePee definitely have their work cut out for them. Full focus over towards the polar bear side of the map, but shutdown looks pretty good as the defense is able to get themselves going.
Yeah, again, you have to cross some degree of expanse, right? And that's what Lacefield is doing. He's playing just a really tight angle, trying not to overcommit on that. And he's found 3 as a defender. This is going to be a slow start for Team TeePee now.
And the thing is, think about how much utility they just spent off spawn. You're not going to have things like the barrier. You're not going to have things like the Biovita now. You have to do this the hard way, which, to be fair, 3 kills come through. Opportunity for maybe a double up, but Karma only gets 1, and that will allow the offense to get some progress done here today.
Yeah, curious to see how Team Karma come back at this now. Obviously, they kind of have to attack. The roles get flipped a little bit, of course, when you've got your opponents on the point. Dropping there the John, that really hurts. Parasite was the first off the break. He gets no information, really. John able to catch them on the way to the point.
Yeah, this is a really nice little playthrough mid right now from John, although he actually gets a bit surprised from the B zone.
Keeps it up and gets punished.
Yeah, I thought for a second he was just going to commit forward, but kind of get stuck on that car. So now an opportunity for the offense to keep getting some work done over towards A and attach off the regen could actually get some progress on B at the same time. So well done.
There it is, attached, making his way through that back. Team TeePee much quieter about this attack. The time is still decent right now. Still 3 minutes to take B. B's right in front of them here. It's tough for the defenders to actually approach this now. They can't flank.
Yeah, it really is, because you're going to feel like you have to flood your way in and in and in through these forward angles. And, well, you can kind of see it's very difficult to work their way through, at least you would assume. But once more, it's a full 4-man wipe. And now an opportunity for Team Karma to try to get on some high ground positions right in front of the offensive spawn. Attach top left, able to clear out 1, but nothing more. And that will keep things in a 50-50 battle.
Karma, my goodness. That's 4 for him. All in pretty quick succession. TeePee trying to find a way to get out of spawn, gets cut off as he tries to approach the right side of the map. So now through left side, through Polar, is his route. Spacely eventually able to wear Karma down enough. And then back on B here, but this is not going to be easy. Parasite, Lacefield finds a nade kill now. Spacely needs to push ahead of it, but Lacefield finds his second on that defense. Looking for another. Spacely silences him.
Yeah, it's the last one left though, and he gets completely cleared off. So now you have the third tick, or probably the second tick of progress, not even fully in at the moment. The back and forth kills starting to come through. This will be a 50-50 battle. The defense is not spawning terribly far away, but the stack is in, and there's going to be one more chance for reclamation here if you're the defense team Karma.
It's pretty close to giving up here. I think the grenade there being deftly sidestepped by Attach. Parasite never had a chance to touch, and now the defenders are a little bit staggered. They're going to find a couple of kills, though. This might slow the attackers down, of course, as they move up the map. That spawn moves up the map, too.
Yeah, and the defense needs to be really careful of how far forward they're playing, because the spawn for the offense will allow John to do something like this, where he can just avoid those defenders and just jump on into C immediately. That's exactly the call. Attach, currently invisible. A chance for the goggles. Medico Supremo, I believe, just got popped. Yeah, sure has. So that's going to allow them to stay really healthy on the zone. But, oh, how about the EMP? It comes out, disables the camo, and now all of a sudden, it's a little bit of a pressure play coming out from the defense getting back in.
What awkward angle for Attach to play from there, but the surge from Team Karma could not be denied. They just rushed straight onto the point. They're playing up real close. Picking off Attach from that angle is actually ridiculous. I think those Attach's sonar goggles here getting popped now, but look at this man mowing them down.
Dude.
What a map it's been. That guy had extra healing. Spacely, even with the perks of Libertad, gets cut down.
And the last one to stand is Attached with sonar goggles. He can really only do so much, though. He can't just go solo chow everybody. So the defense is in a really good position. This little aqua area, really good to try to watch those crossing angles. Lacefield trying to get himself into a position to try to contest, and the name will get the job done for one. Still more to find. Magsec barrier in place, but he's the only defender right now up.
Yeah, a little bit awkward. Reinforcements are here. C only halfway captured, so now chance for another blitz here from Team Karma. Yeah, the age is not going to be good enough though. TeePee lights them up. And now the team wipe there with the Purifier. We've heard this man extol the virtues of this Ultra. Now we know why.
I mean, he just flies in from the high ground right into the middle of the bubble. There is no chance for Karma to put together a response. Leads to the full team wipe. Now, here's the thing though. This final capture from Team Karma was so quick. They only have a minute and 50 to try to work over towards either the D or the E zone. 3 for 1 goes the trade, and that allows a chance to start getting some time here on D.
Not a lot of time to work with, right? You make a good point, Team TeePee. They have to be extremely quick capturing D here. You may want to spend some of those ultras you have right now just to make this a sure thing. Spacely doing well, finding 2. Karma always a thorn in the side here for Team TeePee though. EMP thrown down, some form of disruption, but Spacely doesn't want to chow here. He's going to sit, going to wait, and he's going to be punished for it. Attach able to come back in off the respawn, though they have D. It's now time for E.
Clean eliminations coming through. TeePee also recognizing there could be a threat over towards the left side. That's the previous defensive spawn, so nothing you can do in that angle. And at the moment, Lacefield still locks things up on Catwalk. Big stack from the defense, really putting down the pressure. And yeah, there it is. Full team wipe, Lace for 3. And once again, starting to get really saucy as there's only 60 seconds left. Underneath that, actually.
Yeah, controlling that Catwalk has been massive for both teams right now. Ooh, dear. Karma. Love the fancy footwork there, John. Nowhere to go. 45 seconds left in the round for Team TeePee to capture this point E. Otherwise, we're going to a decider map between these two. What a series it's been.
Oh, the Purifier is just locking everything down here for Apathy. He's just throwing it left, throwing it right. No entry, but a long route coming out. It's forced them to go over towards the E zone. This is not where you want to be if you're the offense, but the kills come through. A chance for John to still hold his life over towards E, but you have to extend this even further. Only 20 seconds remain.
Not enough time. Surely not enough time for Team TeePee to make this happen. Let's see. Karma eventually brought down after finding 2. Apathy coming back. Parasite going to try and wrap on towards the wooden catwalk. Lacefield combining with Apathy here. There's got to be a trade at the very least. No one's touching the point. No, Karma says, come and get it!
And that might be it. I don't think there's anyone else nearby. Looks like they've locked down the lanes, and oh man. Lace is gonna jump up, toss the headset down, and start speaking across the venue with some joy. How about the smile from Lacefield as they take it to map 5?
I'm back, he's telling him. My goodness, it's like he never left on that map. Really lovely rifle work. Straight from the beginning of that defensive half, we saw Lacefield playing the left-hand side of the map to perfection. He's got every reason to be popping off.